Just like yesterday, Usami was following me. You aren't scared of Gonzo, are you?
え、何の話ですか？
Don't play dumb, you were just pretending to be scared.
いえいえ、ゴンゾーさんは私を買いかぶっていましたが、昨日は完全に卵を抱えたペンギンのように固まってしまいましたよ。
Are penguins frozen while they carry eggs?
ただ確かに今日お会いしていくらか気が楽になったのは本当です。あの方は恐ろしいですね。平静さと荒々しさを兼ね備えている上に相対していて、いつも監視されているような不気味な印象も受けます。ただ、なんでしょう、無意味な暴力は振るわないというか、こっちのお肉が美味しそうに見えなければ襲いかかってこないというか、利害関係が一致している限りでは心強い味方だなと思いました。
I hold a similar viewpoint.
それはともかく、浅井さん。
She suddenly stopped.
浅井さんはこの事件をどう見ますか？
What do I think? I considered it for a second. Well, we are talking about a pre-murder notice here. I guess I'm mainly just worried about Kanon.
カノンはどこに住んでるんですか？
It's a place near the arena.
お母さん、育子さんと二人暮らしですか？
Why do you ask?
カノンはお父さんであるゴンゾーさんと一緒に暮らしていないことに何の疑問も感じていないんですか？
I'm not sure. I don't think she's entirely unconcerned about it, but she's never mentioned it before.
ゴンゾーさんが暴力団の親分であることも知らないんですか？
I don't think she knows. Or maybe she just doesn't care.
カノンは変わった子ですね。
You too, Usami.
自分が愛人の子であることにも父親の職業にも疑問を抱かないオリンピック候補の学園生ですからね。
Well, when you put it that way, I lost my words.
何にしても人の命がかかっています。
Yeah, someone has already died.
警察は頼れないでしょうね。
If you secretly went to the police, Maou and Gonzo would both snap.
脅迫状を警察の専門家の方に預けてみたいものですが。
I shrugged. Hey, look on the bright side. The mafia doesn't need a search warrant or anything. Without all the red tape of the police, they can mobilize and go into action a lot quicker. Usami flashed a wry smile.
あまりお近づきになりたくない方々ですが、今後力を貸していただくことになるのでしょうね。
We arrived at my apartment as we talked.
ではこの辺で。
You can't let Kanon know about this no matter what. If she knew that her mother was in trouble, it would affect her performance for sure.
カノンは明日から学園も休みですよね。大会前ですし。
I think so. Was it the NHK trophy that's coming up the day after tomorrow? Usami nodded lightly.
さて、引きこもって手がかりを探るとしましょうか。
Her back slumped and she walked away. After taking a bath, I sat in front of the computer. Strange things have been happening ever since Usami transferred here. Oh come, lovely child, oh come thou with me, for many a game I will play there with thee. Just when was that mysterious email sent to me? For some reason I feel like I've been getting too many visitors at night recently. Is it Tsubaki? Oh, it's Kanon. Kanon! Her big eyes were glittering, but for Kanon to show up now of all times. Whatever, I'll just let her in for now.
やあやあ、いつ来ても兄さん家は広いね。
She came in without a single sign of courtesy. Have you been here before? Oh wait, I remember.
なんだよ、また忘れん坊なのか？
Why are you even here? The competition's coming up in 2 days. A shocked expression snapped through Kanon's face.
兄さんが大会の日にち覚えてるなんてどういうこと？
Now that she mentions it, I've never had much interest until now. Just when was the last time that I saw her compete?
何かやましいことでもあるんでしょう。
Don't stare at me like that. She has some really scary intuition.
まさかバッキーかウサミンと付き合うことになったのか？
Don't say something so stupid. Did you come here just to ask me retarded questions?
お泊まりしに来たの。
Oh, she said it like it was nothing. What, are you serious?
マジ。
Why?
なんとなく。
I felt another headache coming on. There's only one bed. I don't think that's a problem.
じゃあそれはのんちゃんのもんだ。
I just said there was only one.
一緒に寝ればいいんだってば。
Sure we can, listen to yourself. Now just how can I put it in a way Kanon would understand? Isn't it important for you to be in your best condition before the competition?
別に夜更かしするつもりはないよ。ただこれから寝泊まりさせてもらえればいいの。
Wait,
あ、お風呂も貸して。
I said wait.
あと、着替えるときは隣の部屋に行ってください。
Wait, damn it! What do you mean from now on? Are you seriously planning on sleeping here from now on?
朝ごはんはしっかり食べるからね。兄さんの手料理がいいです。
Your blood type's B, isn't it?
大型だよ。
Now that's a shocking revelation.
周りとの協調を重んじるタイプです。
Look, can't you go somewhere else?
やだよ。
Don't be so
のんちゃん
mean.
友達少ないもん。
You can thank that calamitous personality of yours for that one.
バッキーは大変そうだし、ウサミンの家は知らないの。
What about Eichi?
エイちゃんちはなんかやだ。あとは兄さんだけなんだよ。
She looked sincerely troubled for a moment. What did you... I'm getting a little worried. Did you have a fight with Ikoko-san and ran away as a result? That so-called clash between athlete and coach.
全然。
She's starting to piss me off.
兄さんの邪魔はしないよ。朝早く出てくし、夜は遅く帰ってくるから。ね、いいよね。
Oh, a choice. I just tell her to go home or I can't say no to her. And of course, here we choose I can't say no to her. I get it. Good night. I sighed in front of her.
ありがとう、兄さん。
Casually, maybe even slovenly, she laughed.
なんだかね、今回の大会はちょっといつもと違うの。なんていうか、不安？
Uneasy?
勝つのは分かってるんだけど、プレッシャー？
Pressure?
っていうことにしてよ。無理。
Is she simply lonely? There's one thing I should tell you. I stared firmly at Kanon's unwavering smile. You must never go into the study. Got it?
はい。
She didn't ask for any particular reason. Kanon couldn't care less about things that don't interest her. It's like she's trying to make more time for herself by foregoing the trivial things.
兄さん肩もんで。
If you pay me, well, it looks like things are going to start getting pretty bizarre around here. Kanon had promised not to disturb me, so I wasn't expecting to be rudely awakened so early in the morning.
おはよう兄さん。
She's already changed. It's only 5:30.
のんちゃんは今から出勤です。
Some of us were trying to sleep here. How about using a little consideration, huh?
ねえ、朝ごはんは？
There's still some pasta left over from last night.
やったー、ありがと
She sure is loud. Damn it, now I'm wide awake.
う。ねえ兄さん、夜中まで誰とお話ししてたの？
Kanon interrogated me as she loaded pasta onto a plate. What do you mean?
電話してたんでしょ？
It had to do with work. I can't even remember who it was. Did it keep you from sleeping?
全然。
Oh, good.
そんなことより、のんちゃんミートソース苦手。
Shut up and eat.
やだ。
This is the first time in a while that I've cooked you food. Are you seriously not going to eat it?
だって前から嫌いだって言ってたもん。兄さんがまた忘れてたんだ。
Are you sure about that? You're not just using my bad memory to deceive me?
のんちゃんは人に嘘はつかないよ。
You're not nice to them either.
そんなことないよ。兄さんの分もちゃんと取り分けてあげる。
Don't bother, I'm not hungry.
黙れ、食え。
I just woke up. My stomach isn't feeling too good.
せっかくのんちゃんがよそってあげたもんを食えんのか？
What a noisy morning.
見送り大儀じゃった。
No problem.
ついでにスケートリンクまで送ってくれたまえ。
No, thank you, my lady.
ござるとか言うなよ。
Why is it that every time I try to crack an innocent little joke, I just get made fun of?
ストーカーがいるんだよ。
That's a scary thing to say.
いきなりカメラ撮られたりするの。
Hmm.
練習帰りに会場の外で待ち伏せしてたこともあるよ。
You're a blah 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 blah. After all, you should be aware of your status.
え？
Her eyes shot open.
のんちゃんが悪いっていうの？
No, it's not like that. It's just that you're an attention grabber, so it's natural for them to stare at you.
別に怖いことされなければ写真ぐらいいいよ。でもねちっこいのは嫌。ねちっこい人が悪い。
I understand. I'll tell Papa about it.
もう言った。
Guess that guy's already dead. Alright, look, I'll walk you to Central Boulevard and you can take a cab from there.
ありがとう。
After Conan got in the cab, I finally let out a breath. God damn it, I can't stand this anymore. My headaches are getting more frequent too. Why did I come to Central Boulevard again? Right, I had a therapy appointment with Dr. Akimoto. Am I alright? It was still early, so I wasted some time reading a newspaper at the cafe.
Dr.
Akimoto was sitting in front of me, wriggling his obese body. I didn't sleep much last night. Well, my sister came to stay with me in the middle of the night. It seems that question was somehow important. Sure. I went along with it, rather uninterested. Dr. Akimoto leaned toward me. I think we were talking about my first love. His first love? He gave a smug smile. Can we avoid that subject? I turned my face away. Sweat coated my hands and I adroitly gripped the glass that he passed to me. What? I hated that joking attitude of his. I'm trying not to think about that anymore. I wouldn't be able to go on otherwise. What do you mean, that's true? My lips were quivering. Are you really a famous doctor? Can you seriously treat patients with this provocative attitude? Yet Akimoto was very calm. This fucker! You were absolutely right. So, why don't we give this up and just chat? What makes you bring that up? I finally realized that he completely had the upper hand in the conversation. Look, I know next to nothing about my father. I don't want to know. In my ears, these words were Dr. Akimoto reprimanding me. In my heart, I heard his screams calling me an unfilial son. Not even once. My heart was beating too fast to support life. No, I did go once with mother when I was a child, but I didn't say anything. I was silent. I stopped talking and made an effort to freeze my heart. My mind wandered back to the beautiful snow dancing beyond the window of that dilapidated home my mother and I once lived in together. I lingered there until the cold in my memory had numbed my heart entirely. And then? There'd be no point in asking. Why would I need to know what drove my father to kill 4 people? Say what? He killed 4 people? Why? For the first time, Akimoto's loose expression broke. Because I was smiling. However, I don't need to ask him to know the answer. I understand why he did it. No, I'm the only one who truly understands. If I didn't, his actions would have been in vain. Akimoto furrowed his brow. There were people who needed to die, and he just followed through. No, you and your ilk are the ones who are wrong. But I won't say anything more. Trying to explain my father's innocence to you all would accomplish nothing. I'll show you firsthand. All you have to do is watch. Akimoto suddenly stood up. There was a clear shade of confusion in his eyes. Oh, but we aren't even 20 minutes into the session. That's great to hear. I waved my hand and casually walked away. Ain't that the truth? School's so serene. Don't I do that all the time? Eiji was having the time of his life. Oh.
賞味期限が明日までのお菓子を入れておいた。
Huh?
するとどうなる？あいつはしばらくスケートで休みだろ。帰ってきた時には食えなくなってるわけか。こいつは困ったな、兄弟。
Won't she just throw them away and go on with her life?
しかし、京介ちゃんよ。
Yeah?
そろそろ宇佐美に復讐しないといけないんじゃねえか？
What happened a couple of weeks ago?
ほら、あの職員室に忍び込んだ時のことだよ。
Oh, yeah, the time we stole the keys.
あの時は奴のせいで俺たちの完全犯罪が暴かれたわけじゃん。
Oh, please, no matter how you're gonna skew things, you dug your own grave with that one.
どうすっかな。どうやって地獄を見せてやろうかな。
Even though there was no way that he'd be able to come up with anything, he still acted like he was thinking hard.
ね
Oh, hey, it's Shiratori.
あ、白鳥さん、こんにちは。
It's really rare to see Shiratori on the roof. Yo, Shiratori, the incident about the school seems to have calmed down a bit. By the incident, I mean the incident in which Shiratori's father, the director of the school, was suspected by both society and the police of accepting bribes.
え、私は興味ないから。
How can you not be interested in that?
浅井さんのことだけど。
When she says Asai-san, she probably doesn't mean me, but Kanon. What about Kanon?
あなたに用はないわ。
She glared at me.
相沢くん、チケットどうやって取ったらいいの？
ビスケット？なんちゃって僕甘いもの大好きだからね。
気持ち悪いわ。
んだとこ
インターネットで手に入れられると聞いたんだけど、やり方がわからなくて。
いつのチケットがいいの？
明日の。
明日のはもう無理だよ。当日券しかないね。
当日券は直接会場まで行けば買える？
まず無理だけどね。
そう。
Maybe she was simply finished with her questions, but Shiratori turned around and left. Hey, wait, what did you want to go for?
別に。浅井さんに来てって言われてたから考えてみただけ。
She didn't even turn her head around. Damn, what's her problem?
同感だね。あいつは俺を怒らせたよ。
H and I sulked under the cold sky. Well then, what time should I get there tomorrow?
本当は昼から全部見てけと言いたいところだが、カノンの出番はだいたい8時過ぎくらいだ。それまでには来いよ。
Tomorrow's the short program, right?
あさってのフリーの方が本番っちゃ本番だ。
Throw the upcoming NHK trophy.
じゃあな。
I watched H leave and remembered the threat letter. There's no way she'll lose. After all, Kanon has no idea that the letter even exists. Gonzo must have reinforced the protection around Ikoko-san. And what's Usami up to? I made up my mind and gave her a call, but no one answered. What should I do? How can I stop Mao's violent acts? It still doesn't really feel like any danger is approaching. Maybe my determination to catch Mao just isn't as strong as that of Gonzo or Usami. Even though one person has already been killed, my sense of justice hasn't been provoked. Maybe I'd only feel uneasy if someone near me was hurt. Yet if it really came to that, it would already be too late. It's a bar, and there was a beautiful feeling in the air, like a revolution was about to begin. The devil Mephistopheles was sitting at a bar in a secluded alley along Central Boulevard, waiting for Maou to call. The clock's hands pointed to 8 exactly. Mephistopheles put the battery into the cell phone. The time had been arranged by Maou. He had explicitly told Mephistopheles to get into the habit of taking batteries out of phones. It's much more difficult to be tracked if one does so. The devil at the bar had received Mao's letter 3 days earlier. Mephistopheles was a representative of the Great Japan Revolutionary School and had put the office address on the website, making it public without concern. The first words of the letter read, "I want you to kill a certain person." Even a date and time had been specified, along with a meticulously detailed plan for murder. At first he believed it to be nothing more than a prank or trap set by the communists. But after reading further about Mao's advocacy, reprimanding corrupt politicians and the Fourth Estate, his interest was piqued. Even though the punctuation was carelessly atrocious and the writers seemed uncultured, the letter's passion had touched Mephistopheles. And through last night's phone call, he had confirmed that they were indeed comrades. He called himself Azai, but had added, "Just call me Maou." Maou announced that he had killed a man. He'd pushed him down a staircase. He'd hidden himself in an obscure place, waited for him to come back home, and shoved the man when he wasn't looking. Even though the methods weren't complex, as long as there weren't any witnesses, it would be hard to place it as anything but an accident. Mephistopheles asked him why that man had been marked for death. He lacked the answer. Because he was a homosexual. I guess Mephistopheles is a homophobe, and Maou knows that. Mephistopheles shared that belief. Great Japan has no need for such weaklings. Upon asking, he discovered that the victim had been a clothing designer. Supposedly, he publicly announced that he was a homosexual and had received widespread media attention because of it. He was definitely a man that deserved to die. Mephistopheles saw Maou as a man with the decisive feelings and the courage to act on them. He was happy to find another individual who worried for the future of the nation. The call came, but the receiver kept silent.
Maou.
The man waited to speak until he could confirm Mephistopheles' voice. Such care is to be respected. His voice sounds quite young, but nationalism has nothing to do with age.
我々の力を借りたいのだな。
一人より二人の方がより祖国のために働けます。
殺すのだな。
改革に犠牲はつきものでしょう。
手紙にあったお前の計画は完璧だ。
Maou laughed to himself.
計画は完璧だが、まだ私のことを信用なさってはいないようですね。
どうしよう疑うつもりはないが、こういう話は腰を据えてじっくりとしたいものだ。
申し訳ありませんが、お断りします。
なぜだ。
お互いの顔を知らぬ方が公僕の目も欺きやすいというものです。
He had a point. Just giving the impression that everything was done independently would be enough to send the police investigation in the wrong direction.
しかし、あなたのお気持ちもわかります。
Maou said.
もう一人殺してみせましょう。それで私が本気であることを理解していただければと思います。
誰をやるんだ。
外国人です。我が国に彼らの住まう場所などないということを教えてやらねば。
心意気は称賛に値する。英霊たちもお喜びになるだろ
He
う。
seems to be an intelligent man. His will also seems to be strong. There is even a hint of insanity in his cold words. The problem lies with Mao's background. In other words, if he has such a bold plan, why does he still need me? Maou spoke as if reading Mephistopheles' mind.
私はこの殺人の末、声明文を寄贈して堕落した日本人に訴えかける所存です。しかし、私は個人で動いている。今の政治では少数意見は必然的に無視されるものです。私は真に信頼できる同志を求めていました。威厳ある組織を。しかし、どの政治団体も手ぬるい。どいつもこいつも口だけです。もはや話せばわかる時代ではないというのに。
His speech suddenly became firm, and his next words shook Mephistopheles' heart even further.
あなたは違う。あなたのウェブサイトに掲げられた主張に確信した。あなたは英雄だ。私の声明文を託せるのはあなたしかいない。
As if desiring to suppress his climaxing emotions, he took a gulp of water. A beautiful feeling in the air, like a revolution was about to begin.
一人殺すと言ったな。
明日です。
詳しく聞こう。
ええ、夜は長い。